Hi Satya, welcome back again.
Hi, how are you doing, Fling? Thank you.
Yes, good again. All right. So something very specific here that we thought Satya can help us with, help you guys with, everyone who's watching, is about University of Texas Health San Antonio. It's quite a
Yes.
complicated name, UTHSA. So Satya, having gone through the process, has had received an invite and got acceptance from the school as well. And since we are aware that a lot of you all have a little bit of apprehension about the school because it's outside Caapid, we thought it'll be a great opportunity for you all to know more about the school and its process firsthand from someone who's gone through it. Been there, done that. So we have gathered a few questions from the question that we put up on our Instagram story. So mostly, I'm guessing that these questions, would help all of you all um, be clear of the common questions that you have in mind. So Satya, I've prepared a few questions, like I said, mostly the questions
Sure.
that have been asked by the applicants themselves. So I'm just going to shoot them at you. It's more of, a quick, I was thinking more like a rapid fire kind of answer. Let's go
Sure.
back and forth so that they get the most specific required information from you. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you want to brief a little about the school or something before, or do you want to directly go into the
Yeah,
questions?
I want to say before starting to keep up the spirit that UD San Antonio, guys, is a wonderful school. If you're lucky enough to
Mhm.
get in, so you're gonna enjoy your time over there in the sunny days and in the cold days. It's a wonderful place to be, and not just
Uh-huh.
about the curriculum, the people over there, the program director and other people. You're gonna get the names when you get in the process. They are just amazing. So they are very friendly people. They are very people, warm people, and it's just like they hold your hand. Going to UD San Antonio is not going to school. It just feels like going to family again. I'm not making a statement here. They're gonna make you feel the same.
That's nice. And know that he's not really, he's decided to join another school. So him saying
Yeah.
that is not just to make sure that he's saying good stuff about a school he's going in.
No,
That
no,
is
no. It's not.
genuine.
It's a very honest
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. Okay. And rest assured that all that he's saying is our honest opinions, but his opinions about the school and a little bit of facts. Okay. So I'm going to, ask you those questions right away. Satya, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So how, the first question, how to apply to San Antonio?
So San Antonio does not enroll themselves in CAPID applications. They are individual. So on the website, you create your profile and then you log in. And when you log in there, there's always a set of questions they're going to ask, the set of requirements. Fill up your profile, your contact details, your education details, your experience details, and the rest of the stuff. And they ask you to upload your documents, including your CV, your experience letters, or maybe if you have any hands-on training. So the web page of UD San Antonio is very, very clear. And when you keep uploading them, they approve them, then it start checking them out. So you make sure that the document has sent to them and they have reviewed it. I mean, they have, it's in your application. And when it comes to your statement of purpose, they also have a column over there. So sometimes they ask CV plus SOP. If they ask to as a separate attachment, you can do that. And if they ask as a SOP optional, even if they say optional, do it. Always put your CV and SOP over there. SOPs are very, very important. And then the letter of recommendation. So they may ask you to upload a signed letter copy, or they may ask you your professor to do that, and you can put up their email, and they will send an email and they can upload it for you. So but once it happens, whether you upload or they upload, they will check it to make sure that your application is complete. Then you pay the fees, and then you're good, your application for the review. So at UT San Antonio webpage, everything is very, very clearly defined when you log in. Each
Okay.
step is it's each step is it is leading to the another step. So you won't find any
Got it.
challenge in that.
So
Yeah.
create an account and start from there. All right.
Yeah.
Question number two would be, can we submit the CAPID SOP as it is to San Antonio, or should any alterations be made to it?
When you get a chance to submit an SOP individually, never
Mm-hmm.
submit a stock. Always custom made it. Always do it a little bit personal to that school itself. Read about the
Right.
school, see what's important, what's unique about that school, including that last paragraph when you write in your paragraph why this school. Customize it and then post it. Don't use the same as you use in a CAPIT.
Okay. Question number 3 would be, the website mentions experience letters. A few applicants have come up with this question, experience letters. Now, are these different from letters of recommendation? Because there are other mentions of letters of recommendation. And from where should we get them?
So experience letters are your experience letters. They are different from recommendation, of course. For example, after your school, if you have worked at certain places, maybe hospital, clinics, observation, whatever, so upload those experience letters. And I think they ask for a single PDF file. So don't upload multiple files. Make a single PDF file for your experiences and upload it.
Okay. Question 4 would be, do we go by the usual, more get the experience letter from someone who knows you the best, or is there any specific requirement about the experience letter?
Experience letters are like, for example, you finished school on day 1, or you finish your graduation on some day, and then till today, what you are doing. So that's why what they ask for an experience letter. So it's not about the best one or the least one. It's whatever all experience letters you have.
Gather everything.
Yes. Yes. Try to gather everything, because when they see your application, they may ask you why there's a lack. For example, you work in some year, December, and then you didn't work till the March for 3 months. You are not working somewhere. No worries. You can defend that I was looking at a job. But overall, for 2 years not working, if you're not, then it's okay. But you need to defend that. Whatever experience letters you have. So yeah, fill it up.
Okay. Question 5. San Antonio, do they have a bench test?
Well, my time when last year, it was a virtual bench, but they did have it, the virtual bench, when they test your clinical knowledge. And once I think pandemic is over, they should be having their physical bench.
Okay, so this is just note for everyone listening. This is Satya's experience from last year. It may change, but they did have virtual bench before. All right. And but around when did you start getting invitations from the school?
I think, as I remember, September, October. Yeah. So interviews, they do interviews in batches. Okay. They call small set of people, small set of group for the interview, like a virtual one. And if it's become a physical, they're going to do the same. They call few people in batches, maybe 7 or 8 batches, interview them, and then shortlist the candidates. They have around 11 to 12 positions, 11 to 12, but they vary. They're not very specific about it. If they like you, they may take you like a 12th or 13th candidate as well, but it ranges between 11 to 14.
Okay. Do you remember how many students were called for the interview or for the bench? Like how many?
When I was tested, it was 5 of us in one batch.
For the interview?
Yes. It's not just the interview, so it went like that. So they divide you in batches, like we are 5 people in a batch. There are 3 days interview, first day orientation, second day personal interview kind of stuff, third day is your bench or whatever, the clinical test. So the batch is going through all the 3 days. Once the batch is clear, they're going to call the next batch.
Okay, all right.
And they score you accordingly.
Okay, what was the interview like at San Antonio?
Well, San Antonio interview was fantastic. I mean, of course, we all have our, stresses about the interview. The first very day, once you do the orientation, they're going to make you very, very comfortable. You're not going to feel fear. And this is done. And this is the beauty about this interview. They make you feel so comfortable that you come out of your, stress and tell really about yourself. So they test you on your personal grounds, how you really are. So don't stress about UT San Antonio interview. If you're getting it, you should prepare it well and just don't stress. They're going to make you comfortable.
Okay. And you didn't mention about how the school is like going to family, very warm. Apart from that, when you were applying to the school, was there anything that really stood out for you about San Antonio as an applicant about the school?
Okay, so San Antonio, there are many, many good schools in America, and San Antonio is one of them. The books you read, most of them comes from San Antonio. So the legacy of San Antonio professor is really, really high. Number one. Number two, the location of the San Antonio is in Texas. So it's the good hub over there. So you will find a lot of cycling trails. The weather is really nice. You can walk around. So living in Texas itself is fun. So, and third thing, San Antonio is also a competitive school with a competitive fees. So it's average out. So in all, it's a very good school.
Okay. The last question in this rapid fire is there anything else that you want to add about San Antonio before we wrap it up?
So I would say for San Antonio, prepare yourself well. You see, when you prepare your application, it looks like customized application for the San Antonio. Does not go for the generalized things. Even if you have to change your SOP, do it. Your experience letters and even your letter of recommendations they are important. And as we mentioned in our previous video, the English scores, particularly for the San Antonio, they want to know you are good or you are okay with your clinical skills because they're going to train you, but you should be good as a person. They're looking at the adaptability. They're looking at the amalgamation, and they're looking at how diverse they believe in diversity. So they're going to keep that diverse environment. So how you can add up to that environment. So that's my 2 cents about it.
Amazing. This is great. I'm sure this will help everyone because, like I said, a lot of them are a little hazy about this process because it's outside CAAPID. But it sounds like it's pretty much the same. The expectations, what you should look into, just that you have to customize it because you get the luxury or privilege of going directly into the school with an SOP and with everything customized, custom made.
Right. And guys, do not leave San Antonio. I'm telling you, apply there, don't just leave it. It's very easy to apply over there. It's nothing difficult.
Sounds good. Thanks, Satya. And all of you all watching, Satya also gave us some insights about all of his other experiences with other schools that he got acceptances and invites from, and his general CAAPID application learnings. So I'll link that video in the description if you want to go back and take a look. And also his contact details will be there in that description, in the other video description, if you want to reach out and get some help from him. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon, hopefully on the channel and with more information that'll be helpful for them. Good luck for your school that you start in almost 1 week, 2 weeks.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much and all the best, guys. My link is there in the description, my email. You can reach out to me for any specific questions. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys.